In this experiment, we're going to make ferrofluid. Now, the apparatus needed is a neodymium magnet, an empty petri dish, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, an empty beaker, a spatula for stirring, and some magnetic ink. Now, the magnetic ink I'm using here is developer, which is used in a photocopier. And the final part of the apparatus is some parafilm. Okay, so in the first part of the experiment, what we'll do is we'll weigh out roughly 10 grams of the developer into a weigh boat. And the next thing I'll do is I'll place the 10 grams of developer into a beaker and add in the 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil into it. Okay, I'm going to stir the mixture into a nice smooth consistency. And then place the solution into the petri dish. Place the lid on top of the petri dish and seal the lid with some parafilm. Okay, throughout this experiment, I have kept the neodymium magnet far away because the magnetic ink obviously would be attracted to the magnet. And what we'll do now, the purpose of this is to look at the interaction between the neodymium magnet, which is a very, very strong, powerful magnet, and the ferrofluid. And what I expect to happen would be that the magnetic particles of the toner would be attracted to the neodymium magnet. Okay, so if I bring the neodymium magnet close to the petri dish, I can see that the magnetic particles are attracting to the magnet. So they're coming out of solution to a certain extent. You can see there now that you can follow the magnet around. And if I place the magnet underneath, once again I can see the magnetic particles attracting to the magnet, grouping together, clustering together, and following the movement of the magnet. The reason we make ferrofluids is because we want to address the problem that's associated with chemotherapy. And that is, in the delivery of chemotherapy, there's lots and lots of sometimes quite unpleasant side effects. The problem with chemotherapy is that it sometimes isn't specific enough. And effectively what happens is the whole body feels the effects of the chemotherapy. So in this particular process, what happens is you can target the medicine at a specific organ in the body and therefore minimize the side effects to the patient.